Stand by for a start. The gates open and they're off and racing. Yippee-yi-yo to the inside might have been a shade slow. Gentle Wind and Crimson and Second Coming began quickly, and Prince Standarn and Count Scenario well away. Cronus is going up and Bombast and Our Triumph just behind them with Lord Gargantor. Wider out Fresno Canyon and Joss Dix is coming down the outside. Valance gets back with Perpetual Check. A long way back is Iron Horse. Our Mr Navigator second last and last Yippee-yi-yo. At the line the first time, they've got 1800 to go. Second Coming is the leader. A half to Joss Dix and Prince Standarn third on the inside. Cronus is beautifully placed fourth. Bold Impulse fifth, travelling three deep on the turn out of the straight. Crimson on the fence on the inside of Count Scenario. 2 lengths away Fresno Canyon on the outside of Bombast and Valance deep from Gentle Wind and Ancient City. And then Lord Gargantor. A length away Iron Horse just had to be steadied on the outside of Our Triumph from Our Mr Navigator on the inside of Perpetual Check. And last of all, Yippee-yi-yo to the back of the 1500 metres mark and Second Coming. He's gone to the front today. A length over Prince Standarn. Joss Dix is third. Bold Impulse travels up fourth around Crimson and Cronus between them. A length and a half to Count Scenario. A half to Fresno Canyon. Valance out three deep. A length away Bombast on the outside of Gentle Wind. Iron Horses taking closer order. Lord Gargantor's with that bunch. A length away in the field. Our Triumph on the inside of Ancient City. Yippee-yi-yo started a forward move. He's gone past Perpetual Check, and last of all is Our Mr Navigator. At the 1,000 metres mark, they start the run down the side. Second Coming led. Prince Standarn second on the inside of Joss Dix, and Bold Impulse fourth on the outside of Crimson. Cronus in sixth position, Valance is seventh, and then came Count Scenario. A length away, Iron Horse on the fences, Gentle Wind, and there goes Yippee-yi-yo. He's going around them now. And then came Fresno Canyon, Bombast, Lord Gargantor, Perpetual Check, Our Triumph, Our Mr Navigator, and last of all is Ancient City. Up to the turn to the 500 metres mark, and Prince Standarn just in front of Bold Impulse from Second Coming. Here's Cronus coming around them from Joss Dix and Crimson, and Yippee-yi-yo will be very deep as they turn the corner into the straight, and Prince Standarn the leader from Bold Impulse, and here's Cronus, he's coming at them, and then Joss Dix, Count Scenario, and Yippee-yi-yo to the outside. Prince Standarn tackled by Cronus at the 200, he went to the lead, and then came Count Scenario. Perpetual Check's coming home from Yippee-yi-yo. Cronus the leader, Count Scenario trying hard to pick him up. It's Cronus just in front of Count Scenario. Cronus in front, He'll win Cronus, he won the Prime Minister's from Count Scenario. Third either Perpetual Check or Bombast, and then Yippee-yi-yo, Our Mr Navigator, Prince Standarn, Lord Gargantor, and then Bold Impulse followed by Joss Dix, Fresno Canyon. A long way back, Gentle Wind, Valance, Ancient City, Our Triumph, Iron Horse, Crimson, and last home is Second Coming. Well, he was beaten last year, but he's made up for it today, Cronus.
It's number 2, Hawkesbury, at Hawkesbury.
They're ready and they're off and racing now. Let's Compromise from an outside gate began brilliantly, and Captain Scuttle, Regal Tiger. Oh, what happened to Colosseum? Now he's struck trouble. He's gone back out the gate. He's last. He appeared to either slip or blunder, or he jibbed after they went 100 metres. On settling fully into stride, Let's Compromise went up on the outside to join Captain Scuttle in the lead. Liturgy's going up deep, and so too is Icy Grip, and Clandence getting a lovely run on the fence. Regal Tycoon between runners. A length away, Red Aura on the inside of Tajul, followed by Briar's Army. Whistler's back about fifth last. Then came Clayton's, followed then further back on the field, Twixt Future on the fence, and back at the tail of the field, going up a little bit deep now, was Refuse the Dance, and Colosseum's back second last on the inside of Stony Grove. 600 metres to go. Captain Scuttle led. Clandent on the fence from Let Compromise, and Liturgy out 4 deep from Tajul, Red Aura, Regal Tycoon. Then Briar's Army, Icy Grip. Whistler coming to the outside, and then Twixt Future, and Colosseum's trying to work his way through the field. Clayton's is staying on the fence in the straight to the 300 metres mark, and Let's Compromise and Captain Scuttle led. Clandent's on their inside. Red Aura's on the fence. Whistler's under the weapon. Colosseum is still making ground towards the fence from a long way back. Red Aura and Let's Compromise inside the 200 from Colosseum. Whistler and Liturgy next, but Let's Compromise went to the lead from Red Aura with 50 to go. Let's Compromise coming away from Red Aura. Look at Colosseum, thank you. Let's Compromise beat Red Aura, third Colosseum. That's the best thing beaten you'll see here for a while. Further back is Whistler, and then Liturgy, followed then by Twixt Future, ran home. Further back then Refuse the Dance, Regal Tycoon, Stony Grove, and then Captain Scuttle, followed by Tajul. Clayton's never fired. A long way back, Briar's Army. Clandence runs second last, and last home Icy Grip. Oh, what about Colosseum? How far should it have won by? The steward's report will be interesting. I just caught him out the corner of my eye. I don't know what happened to him. He sort of he half jibbed, he half slipped. It'll be interesting to get the story from Mark de Montfort when they come back. I'll check these totes first. One Let's Compromise, 385. So stand by for a start. They're about to break. Starting signal given. The Paul's AD Hollandale Cup. Ready to go. Marble Hall stands up well. Surdsty ready. Lady Elsie. Gates open. Off and racing, and Arcady from the inside began okay. Melora well away with Champagne Spring into Brook. Zelinda going forward from Marble Halls and Foxwood. Istadad a little bit deep early. Anthem's getting back on the fence from Lady Elsie and Intergaze. And Surdsty went to the tail of the field. Around the first corner at the 1500 metres mark, and to Brook went to the lead. Zelinda went to second. Melora's now third on the fence. Marble Hall's gone up fourth. He's got the mouth wide open. Marble Hall's on the fence. Champagne Spring and Istadad's onto the back of Marble Hall's now. A length and a half to Intergaze. He's midfield. He's between runners. Going with him is Foxwood. Arcady on the fence. Then Anthem's on the inside of Lady Elsie. And Surdsty at the tail of the field. Did 1100 metres mark, and to Brook made play in the Hollandale Cup. A length and a half, Zelinda. Melora third. Marble Hall's getting a great run. He's fourth and he is poised. A length away, Champagne Spring. Istadad is next on the outside. Intergaze has planted out three deep. Further back on the field, Arcady on the inside of Foxwood, followed by Lady Elsie and Anthems, and Surdsty is last of all. 700 metres left to go, and to Brooks got the ears pricked out in front. A length and a half, Zelinda. Melora third. Marble Hall's in very close attendance, and Oliver's about to let him go out after the leader now. A length and a half to Champagne Spring on the inside of Istadad. Intergaze has ridden very hard. Foxwood's in the middle. Arcady the fence from Lady Elsie. Anthems and last is Surdsty. Up to the bend, 500 to go. To Brook is the leader. Marble Halls has cruised up outside him now. Two away, Melora. Istadad under the whip, and so is Intergaze as they turn. Lady Elsie from a long way back, well on the straight. And Marble Halls went to the lead from Tobruk. 2 lengths away came Melora. Intergaze on the outside from Champagne Spring and Arcady. But Marble Halls clear past the 200 metres mark. Melora's about to run into second spot. Then Intergaze. Marble Halls the leader. Melora's coming at Marble Halls. Melora's got the Marble Halls. Melora put the nose in front, drawing away Melora. Melora beat Marble Halls third to Brook. Then Arcady, Champagne Spring, Intergaze, Lady Elsie, Istadad and Anthems. The next time in the race, Surdsty, followed by Foxwood, and last time was Zelinda.